All right, shalom, shalom. Honestly, don't know what side east is at. I'm literally in the dead middle of nowhere. So I don't know where I'm at, but I think it will be that way. Go with my, actually, I'm gonna go with that way. So I like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Paul Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who grew well in his truth. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. The brother Shawab Mama Wan back at you with another lesson. The title of this lesson is going to be called We Will Be as Pilgrims in That Day. All right. And this is going to be a little quick one. All right. Because this ain't the main video that I wanted to do. I wanted to do a video on the kingdom, but I found a little spot where I'm going to do it. But as I was walking, I was walking around this. This is called the Great Patterson Falls, something like that. And it's a nice little spot. Honestly, I took a walk around all over the park, see what they had, what little spots they had, and I found this little spot right here. Got real close to the water. Took a little trail that I don't even think I was supposed to take, but I got out here, And the reason I stopped to do a video was because if you look, man, this is going to be the time. This is going to be a spot that brothers is going to be living in, man. Not living, because we're not going to be able to get comfortable or anything like that. But this might be a spot that we might hide out, and I'm all the way, man, I'm like an hour and a half away from my home. All right. But it just made me think about how we're going to be on the run in that day, and when we're going to be on the run in that day, we might end up being in places like this, away from society, in the cut, in the mountains. I'll give you a quick little look around. That's what this is right here, man. Little mountains, goes all the way up. Behind this mountain is a big waterfall. That's where I'm going to do the other lesson at. But you see, they got water all over here. Quiet. Little spot over there. So, this is a spot that, brothers might end up being in because they running away from the damn government, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai might lead us to a spot like this, man, away from everybody. We might have to chill out here for 1-2 days, then keep it moving. But that's the times that we're going to be in when it comes to this martial law. All right. So with that being said, let me, like I said, it's going to be short. Let me just roll with the spirit on this one. Let me go to Jeremiah 30 and 7. All right. And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass that in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. All right. But they shall serve the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. You see? So it said, alas, for that day is great, because Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. And who's Jacob? Jacob is considered as the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. Because if you go into, Jacob's name was turned into Israel after he fought the angel, all right, into the morning. And Israel, he was given the name Israel, which means he is the prince of power. All right. And then out of Jacob, the 12 tribes come out of Jacob. All right. So we consider that as Jacob. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, so that time is right around the corner. Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. All right, it's being set up everywhere. All right, it's already happening internationally in different, countries, but America's gonna be the last to get smacked with it. All right, so it's gonna be a beautiful day for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That day is gonna be a day of judgment, a day of closing that door for these folks, because that door of repentance is open right now, and people just continually keep scoffing, mocking it, despising the word, giving the shoulder. All right, so when that time comes, that day is going to be trouble for the 12 tribes of Israel that didn't hearken on to this word. But it said, he shall be saved out of it. Who's going to be the he that's be saved out of it is going to be the elect. All right, the 144,000 with the 1/3. All right, which that 144,000 is within that 1/3. All right, the 1/3 is going to be the believers. The 144,000 going to be the ruling bodies, the ruling body in the kingdom, man. All right, but let's go to Daniel 12:2. And it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at the time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. So those that were written in the book that died in the name of Yahushua, all right, those are going to be beamed up into the chariots first. Those are going to be resurrected, all right? But the ones that didn't and died, they're going to wake up in the kingdom of shame, man, all right? And they're going to wish that they actually listened and hearkened on to the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, all right? But it's explaining to you how Michael, all right, the archangel is going to stand up, okay, for the people of Israel, man, all right? And it's going to be a great time that has never been under the whole entire heaven, under the whole earth. And that's the time that we're approaching now. All right. So let me go to 2nd Ezra. Second Ezra 16. And I'll start at 37. And it says, behold, the plagues draw nigh. You know what? Before I go into that, let me go into this real quick. 2nd Ezra 15 and because this is what's going to lead us to come into places like this, man, and hiding out. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and one second. I'll start from 15. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. And there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. Behold, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanon, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. All right. I'll continue reading. All right. My right hand, Salakia, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also in recompense in their bosom. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them, and shed innocent blood upon earth. The fire has gone forth from his wrath and has consumed the foundation of the earth. and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord Yahawashi. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children from the power, defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord Yahawashi knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth them unto death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. All right. Behold the horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east. Okay. So let's talk about when Yahushai comes back. All right. That horrible vision that's coming from the east, because the sun rises from the east. All right. And it comes this way, just the same way it rises. That's how Yahushai is going to come. He's going to come from the east. All right. And he's going to bring all that destruction down this way. All right. But the main point was how the sword and destruction is drawing nigh. All right. Being set up everywhere around us. Okay. And it said that there shall be sedition among men, which you're starting to see sedition among men now. All right. People are starting to stand up against the government, starting to go against each other, you know, things like that. So by them doing that, all right, now there's a big separation. The kingdom is falling apart because of that. All right. This place, America, this society is falling apart little by little. All right. And then it says, a man shall desire to go into a city, shall not be able. You're about to see that again. That happened last year when we was in quarantine. People couldn't leave the state. People couldn't move nowhere, man. All right. They had you trapped in your homes. Well, the same thing is going to happen again. All right. And this time, that second quarantine, we're not going to come back from that second quarantine. All right. Because they're already starting to do door to door, knock on your door. So when they do that next time and they put us back into quarantine and lockdowns, which they're speaking about lockdowns everywhere, all right, that's going to be the perfect time for them to come to your house with the government, because they know your ass is home, man. They know you're not moving. And now they up on top of people through their phones, watching them, you know. They're talking about they even try to leave their homes and escape. We're going to know of it, you know. That's the type of shit that these damn devils is on, all right? And it says, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah, our houses are going to be destroyed. That's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to give us the spirit to come out in places like this, you know, because just before these damn devils come around us, man, we're going to be Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai going to put that spirit on us to dip. You know, some of us might end up in prison, you know. That's prophecy also. Let me get that real quick. Revelations 2 and 10. Revelations 2 and 10. And it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. You see, so some of us are going to be thrown into prison. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barakatah. All right. So some of us are going to be thrown in prison in that day. All right. And we're going to be tried. But hey, we're going to keep our faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and great miracles are going to happen, man. Somehow Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to get us out of that situation, man. All right. So going back to Salakia, all right, 18. Second Ezra's 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So yeah, you know, our houses are going to be destroyed. All right, so Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai going to put the spirit on us to move, man. Keep it moving. All right, and we might end up in a spot like this, you know, camping out, fires, you know, here and there, you know, just chilling for a couple days on the low. And then we're going to continue to move on, because we're not going to be able to get comfortable anywhere, man. We're going to constantly be on the run, all right? But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not going to let our feet get tired, man. He's not going to let us get faint. He's going to give us that power to continue on, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And then it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. You see, so because of this, for for the government, all right, the martial law troops coming to spoil your homes. You're gonna have these looters, man, these crazy ass 2/3 out here that gonna be bugging, you know, on top of the martial law troops. They're gonna be spoiling your goods. They're gonna be running up in people's houses, all right? So, and it's all gonna be because of the lack of bread, all right? Famine, all right? Also because the lack of bread, because you don't have YAHAWAH'S, man, all right? Because what did YAHAWAH'S say? He said, I am the bread of life, okay? So by him being the bread of life, if you lack that bread, all right, you don't have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua on your side, you're going to be consumed out here, man. So it's important to have those names and to be worshiping Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and nobody else, man. All right? So it says, and it says, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, all right? Great tribulation, which is going to go into Jacob's trouble. When you go into that word trouble, man, it talks about, I believe it goes into tribulation, anguish, you know, there's a couple words that go in there, stress, distress, you know, those are the things that are coming upon us, man, and they're going to get tighter and tighter. It's already crunch time, all right? We're at that 2-minute warning, man, all right? So by it being at that 2-minute warning, everything is it's starting to get tighter and tighter around us, man, all right? Until these damn devils just finally come with that straight wrath. So let me go to now let me go to the second Ezra 16 and 37. And it says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. Here's the point of the lesson, all right? Oh, my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, all right? That battle is what's about to go down, man, all right? There's a scripture, I forgot where it is. I think it's in Jeremiah. It says, a sound of destruction, a sound of battles in the land, you know, with everything that's going on, all right, that's exactly what it is. It's a sound of battle, man. Just think of a horn back in the day when they used to have them ram horns, man, and they used to go into battle. They will blow the trumpet, man, blow it, letting you know what's about to come down, man, that something's about to happen. So that's what's happening right around us at all times, with all these prophecies that are jumping out the scriptures, with all the things that are on the news, all right? That's the sound of battle, man. So we're preparing ourselves for this battle, all right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And it says, and in those evils be even as pilgrims that upon the earth. So that's what we're going to be, pilgrims upon the earth. A pilgrim is what, man? Somebody that continually is wandering, man, continually going on, all right? Have no place of rest, all right? If you look at back in the times, you know, when just look at it how Esau is, man. Esau is a fucking vagabond and a fugitive, man. That's what we're gonna be like, all right? Because he had no home, all right? He constantly was going place to place, trying to destroy places, looking for a home. But we're not gonna be destroying nothing. The point of us is gonna be, we're gonna be trying to look for a place to hide out, a little home for the moment, you know, something to rest real quick and get our feet rejuvenated. You know, we might have to drink some water from a creek, man, because there ain't no damn water, all right? We might have to hunt something real quick of food, you know? So we're going to be like pilgrims, and then we're going to keep it moving. We're not going to be comfortable, all right? Tells you in Micah 2 and 10, arise and depart ye, for this is not your rest, all right? It will even get you, let me get it real quick. It will hit you with a sword destruction. Micah 2 and 10. And it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. So that's why we're not going to be able to get comfortable, all right? Because this is not our rest, man. Everything around us is vanity, man. Everything around us can cause some type of destruction, man. All right? So let me go into Matthew 24. Matthew 24, and it reads, what do I want? All right, I'll start from 13, 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right, so the love of many is waxing cold already. All right, people are starting to have no love for one another, man, because of the times that we're in. This is survival of the fittest out here, basically. And it's going to get worse and worse. All right. And then it says, but he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. He that endures to the end, all right, is going to be saved. He that believes in YAHAWAH'S Yahushua is going to be saved. Then it says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached throughout the whole entire earth. All right, throughout the four corners of the earth, and then the end shall come. This truth is being preached throughout the four corners of the earth right now as we speak. All right, through the firmament. All right, through the unicorn, through the internet, which the unicorn is the internet. All right, this truth is on the internet 24/7. It don't matter what time it is. It could be 2 in the morning. It could be 5 in the morning. It could be 3 in the day in the afternoon. All right, don't matter. This truth is out 24/7 on the internet, man. Okay, and pretty soon this internet is gonna be knocked off. All right, going into famine of the word. All right, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Amos. Rock here. Amos 8 and 11. And it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord YAHWAH'S Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord YAHWAH'S Yahushua. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro, and to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. All right, so they're gonna be thirsty for this word. They're gonna be hungry for this word. They're not gonna be able to find it. All right. Matter of fact, that goes into that where's that at? Give me 1 second. The lamps, you know, the 5 virgins. I think it's in Ezekiel. 1 second. Ezekiel 3. Nah, but I'm gonna read this too. That's the spirit. And it says, this is Ezekiel 3:26. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be that to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. All right, and that's what's gonna happen in the day of the famine of the word. All right, YAHWAH'S Yahushua gonna cleave our mouth. All right, he's gonna cleave our tongue to the roof of our mouths, and we're not gonna be able to speak. We're not gonna be able to reprove anybody about this word, man. It's gonna be with us, and that's it. We're gonna have to fear. We're gonna have to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. All right. Let me get this. Where is that at? Give me 1 second. Oh, Matthew 25. Right, Matthew 25. Matthew 25, and I'll start at 1. And it says, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And the 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. All right. But and the oil is this truth. All right. This word, having having the understanding of the scriptures. All right. Because this is going to be speaking metaphorically. All right, so having the oil is having this truth in the proper breakdowns, man, of the scriptures. All right, and then it says, They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so. Let there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. You see? So basically, these other 5 foolish virgins, all right, had no oil. They didn't have this truth, man. All right, they didn't want to hearken on to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, and because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is coming like a thief in the night. All right, when that time came for him to come, all right, and break and take away the society, this earth, all right, these people weren't ready. That's why we can't continually tell you to stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready, man. All right, and what happened to them is that they ended up being consumed because they didn't have this truth. They didn't have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai on their side. All right, they weren't constantly in the scriptures, man. You're supposed to meditate these scriptures day and night, constantly pertaining to Joshua 1 and 8. All right, constantly. You never let go of these scriptures, man. This is all you breathe right here. All right, because this is your salvation, man. Without these scriptures, man, these precepts, there is no salvation for you, man. So when Yahushua come and he come to see who is marked, all right, with that mark of exemption, all right. If you're not in these scriptures, you don't have that oil in your lamp, you're not gonna have that mark of exemption. So you're gonna be what do you call it? I had a word that's Satan fucking with me. You're gonna be consumed. That's the word I had. You're gonna be consumed out here, man. All right. So that's why it's important to have this word before the famine of the word comes, man. All right. So let's go back into Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. And this is talking about 70 AD. All right, but we're going to be able to, you got to be able to take that and apply it to this time, man, because the same things are going to, hey, there's no new thing under the sun. Everything, there's reincarnation. So everything that happened, that's why I say in the scriptures, everything written on foretime was written for our learning. And everything that was done back in those times is going to be done again in these times. Okay? And then it says, then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him, this is the point right here, because this is why we're going to end up in places like this. All right? It says, let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. All right, so once we leave and we leave out of our homes and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua put the spirit on us to get up out of there, man. All right, ain't gonna be no, I'm going back. Let me find a way to go back to my home. You know, you can't, ain't no way you're gonna do that. You're gonna have to continue to keep going. All right, you go back, the martial law troops will get you. All right, matter of fact, you going back is like looking back like Lot's wife. Lot's wife looked back, and what happened to her? She turned into salt. So if you go back, that's like you looking back to go back to something that you already lost, man. So your ass is gonna be lost, man. You're gonna be consumed out there for trying to go back. All right, instead of going with the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and putting your trust in him. All right, because that's what we're gonna have to do in those days, is put our trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua that he got us continually, man. and we're going to move from one spot to another, and we're going to keep believing in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua that he's going to save us out of these tribulations that we're going through. All right? And then it says, neither let him which is in the field return back to his clothes, and woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. And pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. All right? And except those days shall be shortened, that there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So things are shortened right now. It's being shortened up right now. That's why time is flying. That's why you go to work on a Monday, and next thing you know, it's Friday, and the weekend is here. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is shortening up these days, man. All right? And then, like I said, this is pertaining to 70 AD, but you wanna apply that to today. Imagine those that have children of sucking these days, man, have little babies, all right, kids, all right? If you're not right with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, those kids are gonna be consumed out here, man. You're gonna see your kids right in front of you go. It's that simple, all right? And then it says, pray that your flight be not in the winter, your escape, all right? Be not in the winter. Be not on a Sabbath day, all right? Because that Sabbath day is a holy day. It's supposed to be resting, you know? Imagine when we as pilgrims on earth and the Sabbath day comes, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua gonna give us a rest on that day somehow through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, all right? So, hey, that's pretty much the point through the spirit, all right? I just want to let you know that that's the times that we're approaching, that we're going to be in situations like this, all right? Let me show you again. You might be in a cut like this, man, all right? Straight mountain spots, you know? Little mountain spots over here. Look at that spot over there. All right, imagine us out here in the middle of Jacob's trouble. There ain't nobody we know, you know. Let's lock here. Tighten that up. We don't know nobody. We just hiding out here, you know. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua might have you here with a couple people that are part of the elect. You know, you don't know, man. So that's why we got to be prepared for these times. And be prepared to be pilgrims on earth, man. But yeah, that's pretty much the point. And like I said, try to make this one quick. So yeah, it was pretty quick. You know, I'm about to go to my main spot is by a little waterfall where I wanted to do my little kingdom video. So I'll be back on in probably in a couple minutes, like 20 minutes. I gotta walk all the way around. In about 20 minutes, I'll be going live again, all right, in a different spot. But Lord willing, that was edifying. And with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kol Haloim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak Kudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwak that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, that the lesson was edifying. The water for tuning in. So the next one, Shalom.